Okay, this is the third attempt at doing this Facebook Live tonight. It looks like everything went through. No, it's still spinning. Y'all, I don't know what is happening. Literally, third attempt at trying to do this. So if you see a whole bunch of them where I started and ended and started and ended, I'm not crazy. Facebook just keeps bopping me out of there. I don't know what the deal. Clarity. And I just put on some peace and calming because I was freaking out because I couldn't get the video to go live. Oh my goodness, I took 2 weeks off while I was recouping after being in the hospital and everything went crazy. I don't even know. So this is actually replacing our weekly Facebook Zoom. Nope, our brand partner Zooms that we were doing. So just talking to business builders on different topics and everything. So this is replacing it, at least for the summer. All the different diamonds that we were partnering with, we've all just got busy lives. And so I'm just going to pop on every Thursday around 6-ish and share. And if you have questions, thoughts, things, you need help, whatever, post. First of all, the world according to Shannon. So if anything I say doesn't line up with how your upline is doing things or any business things you've heard or things you are, this is you, then just skim over it. You don't have to use that part. This is just me. This is my perception of the world. So I want to start with this. The name of tonight's topic is Instagram Perfection Perception. So we are living in a completely different time. Like if you go back even, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, go back 3 years ago. And we used to get together in person. We would go places, we would meet people, we would hug, we would see each other, and different facial expressions. We could read those, we could feel those. You could walk into a room and hear somebody talking, and you could tell if they were full of BS. Online, and it's all about that picture of perception, right? So with all of the fake everything, when you are looking at whether it is politics, which we all know there's a lot of fake involved in that. We know that there's a lot of fake in Hollywood. Those are things we perceive, but there's also fake just in the influencer land, right? So you look at all of the influencers and their perfect houses and their perfect kitchens and their perfect makeup and their fake lashes that touch their other glasses and they're huge, and in all of the fake everything, all the video, and they can edit said video and have aliens and Bigfoot in there. And we can't tell a difference. We can't. With all of this fake, it gets so hard for a couple things. One, it gets hard to know truth. Like, do we even know truth when we hear it? Do we know it when we see it? Our expectations of perfection has skewed so many different things, and it's also making individuals like you and myself and tons of other people feel like we're not. So we don't measure up, we're not good enough. And we believe that because we are inundated, not just, I'm picking on Instagram, but it's social media across the board. It is TV, it is magazines. Magazines, the paper, you turn the pages. Everything that we see, that perception of perfection, it makes it hard to know truth from BS. We don't know when we're watching it, when we're seeing it, and we think that we have to have now, right now, where you are, who you are, and all the experiences you have had in your life have led you to this moment. You and all your glorious amazingness with or without a filter. So maybe you're like, but I like my long fake lashes. Girl, you do you. I'm not judging at all. We all have our things, right? I'm not judging, but I want you to know that you, however you are right now, you are more than enough. You are exactly who you need to be with the knowledge that you have to have. You are more than enough. And I think we look at that perfection that all of these people have and we think, well, that's why. Or I'm not pretty enough, or my kitchen counters aren't gorgeous enough, or and we have all of these perceptions because we're basing it on a lie. We're basing it on the filtered world. But you know what people want? They want real. They want that real story, that real thing that happened to you. It is crazy to me the number of people that have, because people are going to come and go in your business. I need you to first own that. People are going to come into your business, they're going to stay for a season, and they're going to move out of your business. And you're going to have people that are going to stay for years and years and years, and you're going to have people that are going to be there for that one kit and then they're gone. People are going to come and go. Be okay with it. People are going to leave for other multi-level marketing. Their collagen. I don't care. It's okay. I'm happy for people when they find something that brings them joy, right? I am. But this is what I want you to understand, that in that process of people coming and going is we don't have to be like, it's me, I failed, I didn't do this, and if I would have been this, and if my kitchen counters would have been better, or my lashes a little bit longer, those people might have stayed. Nope. Some people are just going to move in and out. They're only happy when they're moving in and out. Some people are super manipulative. Some people come in, they do their thing, they get names so that they can take it to another company. I can't stop that. Can you stop that? Do you have any control over that? Nope. I'm looking for the real people. I was just in a meeting today with one of my people. We're out at the Davison Market, and we were chit-chatting about some people. And she said, well, I think I'm really trying to get XYZ. And I'm like, girl, why would you be striving so hard to get that person to agree with you when that's a person that drives you insane? See, here's the thing. I'm going to be in Young Living forever. I'm never going anywhere. I will be here forever. There will be people that like me. There will be people that don't like me. There will be people that have no idea who I am. And I'm okay with all of that. You need to be okay with that. And I want to work with people that light my fire. I want to work with people that excite me. I want to work with people that fill me up. I want to work with people. One of the ladies I met today was funny as all get out. She made me laugh. She made you to not think that you have to have that Instagram perfection, that perception of perfection, that your team is going to be exactly this picture that you have, that the people are going to get in and they're going to love you forever. They're not going to love you forever. They're going to be just like your spouse or your kids. Do you have times where with your spouse they're driving you nuts? Like, you don't want a divorce or anything, but you really would like them to leave the room. Do you think that's not going to happen with people on your team? Of course it is. You're working together side by side. There's going to be times where you fight. There's going to be times where you totally disagree on how to do things. That's okay. It's not about perfection. The fake people who are like, my marriage is perfectly perfect and nothing ever happens and I'm Mary Stinking Poppins. That's a perception. Business. It's not about perfection. It's about choosing to go out there and share consistently, to do your thing. And if you have been sharing, let's say you are like, I am really active, Shannon. Nobody is signing up. I am active on social media. I post a video every single day. I have a group and I post 7 times a day in that group. I show up. I am consistent, but nobody's signing up. Can I submit to you that possibly, just possibly, that's not the area you should be trying to build? When you think of all of these influencers with all of these people that sign up, so many people, you have to understand that they hit a niche. They found a niche that was them, and they blogged and they had followers and they had all of this activity happening. And then they were able to introduce Young Living into that picture. So many people get into Young Living and they're like, well, I know this blogger is doing it and this blogger is doing it. And then you go out and you try to build this huge following. With nobody looking, with nobody seeing, with turning and twisting and redoing and reformulating because they had to become who they were. You have a world of influence. It might not be on play, and it might be the group that the euchre people you play euchre with. If you don't know euchre, it's because you're not a Michigan person. If what you're doing hasn't been working, my friend, you just got to find a new thing. You got to find new human beings and talk to people and stop trying to be that amazing Instagram perfect, life great, video great. So many people are like, Shannon, I'm just not getting any views on my videos. Maybe that's not your place. For some of my people that have said, I really want to counsel, I really want to talk about, I really want to figure out what I can narrow down. And we go and I start with looking at how many friends they have on Facebook, because that's where they're doing all their. And are you hitting it too hard? Are you being you authentically outside of your business in your feed? Are you feeding it constantly with the same stuff over and over? And people, show up for those people and stop comparing yourself to other leaders. Stop comparing yourself to the people that have come in and then they're in other multi-level marketing. It is cracking me up. So many of these people that have switched to other MLMs just recently, and hearing them tell their amazing story with their new product and how life-changing it's been. And then I look back and I'm like, well, 6 months ago you said the exact same thing happened when you were doing Ninja Rad, or you were doing, our brain health stuff. So it's trying to compare yourself and finding yourself falling short because you're not them. You can only be you. Upline or something you're doing right now, you do you, boo. You don't have to do anything we're doing. As a matter of fact, if you want to comment and tell me if I'm one of your upline, am I in your team somewhere, or tell me who your upline leader is, who do you work with, who's your upline diamond, tell me all the things, because I love to know where we are spreading out to. But I want you to know we are starting I know everybody's like, stop talking about hustling. Nobody wants to hustle anymore. But I can only teach you what I have seen work. I can only teach you what I've seen work. Everybody's already been in Young Living. Do you know, out of every single state in the United States of America, we have enrolled less than 1% of all the people that live in any state. In any state. That means there are millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people who do not have Young Living. And then get this, there's a ton of people that got into Young Living and they bought a kit, but nobody taught them what else to do. So you have all those people that already loved the products. Those are people that you can introduce it to as well. So it's not too small. It's not any of that. It's getting in front of a different group of people. So if you have shared your story on Facebook 5,000 times in 500 different ways, Like nobody's enrolling. Get yourself involved in some other support groups. Get yourself involved. Get out there. Start talking to people. Showing up to stuff because we are running a 90-day hustle. We do it every single fall. This one is actually going to start July 11th. We're going to be meeting July 11th. The next 2 weeks, we're going to, 2 weeks, yeah, I can count. We're going to meet for 3 weeks leading up to it, preparing, getting everything set up on how you're going to do it so that for 90 days, so we've got August, September, October, we're going to be working hard so that we can rank up. Like, where do you want to be? Not compared to somebody else. This is you. Where do you want to be? What do you want to accomplish? Is this really your dream? Is this really your goal? Do you really want to build a business? So partner with us. We're going to be talking about it every different directions and things that you can do. But your first thing is to change what perfection looks like. There's nobody perfect. There was one perfect guy and they would have had and killed him. I'm just saying, there was one. The rest of us, we're not. I have frizzy hair. When we're doing that challenge, I have to use so many different things on my hair to have that wonderful hair. I am not a size 5. I'm a size much bigger than 5. I don't have the beautiful wall behind business chats that we're talking about. But all of July, we're going to be talking about the steps that you're going to take to make it happen. So we can change this. So we can rewrite the programming in your brain and we can take it so much further. We don't have to worry about, I hear people all the time, but this person is taking all of these people from my team because they went to another MLM. Can I tell you what I see? Listen, one of my platinum, well, she used to be a platinum. She anyways, she's out there and she's doing stuff, and I am seeing it like you have this beautiful bush, and all the death, all of the bad stuff is being cut off and falling away, so that we've got room for people. Unless you're a diamond, you're allowed to do other MLMs. Now you can't try to of some of these people is showing, because they are trying to enroll all the people that used to be in their team. Some of these companies are literally signing contracts with these people that's literally what they have to do. But my belief is the people that go and the people that switch, it's just making room so I now have time and energy to feed into the people that really want this, the people that need this, the people that will duplicate this. So you have to find that good in that perception of perfection, that these people are on a pedestal, or these people are doing what your dreams always were, and you're never going to have that. This has got to change. You have to decide, no matter what, I'm going to do this. No matter what, I'm going to choose to build, and we're going to go over the steps. We every single Thursday night between 6 and 7, depending on when my other classes end, I will pop on here. We will have another topic. If you live in the Grand Blanc, Michigan area, and I'm talking like within an hour or so, come play with us every single Monday night. We're at 6 o'clock. We're going to do a Cooking with Vitality series. We've got, gosh, how many weeks? It's like 12 weeks that we're going to be cooking and showing people how to make it quick and easy. So it's something for you to invite people to. And then right after that at 7:30, we're going to have our abundance meetings. And it's all about that 90